Hi, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I assembled this Adirondack chair I purchased from ECCB Outdoor. First thing is to unbox the chair. Alright, as I lay out each piece, you'll see first the two arms. Then you'll see the back. Alright, next you will see the base. And finally you'll see the legs. So the important piece here is to lay the base on its side. I think it mentioned this in the instructions. And the last thing I took out is the instructions and the nuts and bolts, along with the included tool, which is a hex wrench. The instructions does mention that a wrench is provided, but mine never came with one. And like I said, it did come with a hex wrench, so it's important to make sure you have some kind of wrench to prevent the nut from moving when you're tightening the bolts. All right, just something for me to clarify. So I did mention base, but I believe the instructions does say seat. And also I did mention legs, and I believe the instructions say brace. So in case you hear me say those, that's what I mean. So if you can see the seat being on its side, I'm taking the brace and putting it in between the seat. And this is in the instructions. And I tried different methods, and this obviously was the easiest. I did pull out the leg rest, and that made the assembly a lot easier. So now you got to line up the holes that's on the side between the brace and the seat. And you could use the wrench provided to make sure it does line up all the way. And so as you can see, I'm inserting it in there. And once it goes through, then it's aligned. And now what you'll be using here is taking the lag screws and the wrench, the hex wrench, and basically screwing it in. Okay, I'm putting the leg rest back in so I can go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Basically, align the holes and put in the lag screws. Okay, once I flipped the seat in that position, then I went ahead and took the back and lined it towards the back right there. And on the little sides, that little piece of wood sticking out, it's one on each side, and you just gotta line the holes. And in this one, you will need to use the nut and the bolt that's provided along with the washer. All right, and as I completed that one side, then I'm just going the other side and following the same steps again. Okay, I'm starting to tighten up the nut and bolt. It's not tightened all the way, but because there's a lot of threads on the bolt itself, I had to kind of do this so it's not, very loose. Okay, with this next step, you're basically taking the back and getting one of the arms and get a bolt and putting it in the back of that arm and just inserting it towards the back right there. I didn't put in a nut yet. And then once that's in place, then you're pretty much using the other bolt and putting it between the arm and the brace. Now it's important that the head of the bolt is where you would normally sit. So that's where you want to insert it, and you can kind of, see it on the video itself. Okay, and next here is basically me putting in the other arm and just following the same technique I used on the initial arm. And in here, I just took a closer view so you could see how the nut and the bolt is tightened from the back. And here's a view of the arm and the brace and its bolt getting tightened. And here's a side profile of the chair with the leg rest being pulled out. So overall, I'm very satisfied with this purchase. The build quality is top notch. The material itself is very sturdy. I believe the poly lumber is 1 inch thick compared to competitors, and theirs might only be 3/4 of an inch. There's integrated cup holder, there's a wine glass holder there with a phone holder, and it is foldable. All right, thanks for watching my video.